Everyone, Debbie Boone here. Every now and then I like to pop in and talk a little bit about a practice tip. So this morning I was on a podcast with a very interesting person that I met through LinkedIn who works with big companies helping their CEOs make good decisions. And she asked me about the importance of decision making. And I said, well, if you consider how important a good decision is to the success of your life, I don't think there's anything that we can do that is any more important than making good decisions. And if we look at some of our goofs and failures, those are the tutorials of what not to do in the future. And that helps us be wise. So when we are looking at making these choices, first of all, I would caution you to realize that humans are always emotional and we tend to jump the gun and make a snap decision because our limbic brain has kind of taken over, our emotions have taken over. And if we would just learn to take a little space, to take a little breath, to make a pause between what we think we want and then let logic kick in, then maybe we would make wiser decisions. So to give you an example from my own life about this, somebody has built a house next door to me. It is invasive and very close to me. And the minute it started to go up, my husband and I both went, oh, we have to move. So we started madly looking for another house. And then we found one, made an offer on it. It didn't work out because somebody else had already beat us to the punch. And then later on, it came back on the market and it went back off and it came back on the market. And finally, after about 3 times, we could have bought this house, but the logic part of our brain has now kicked back in. And we went, no, you know what? There's really a lot about this house that we don't want. And we're fine living here beside this house as it has become more complete. So I want to just caution you to not jump into snap decisions when life throws you a little curveball, but to instead say, no, what, I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to talk to the wise counselors that are in my life and see what they have to say about it. And then I'm going to move forward and make a smart decision.